A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
In the second spot tonight.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Michael
skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And that misses 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. The next 3-2. And another foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, Ender.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Now here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2-2.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez is there on to first, and there are 2 down. So stepping in, Nomar Mazara. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes. Well, he tried to get him to chase a couple pitches right there. Look, 0-2 with 2 fastballs. Then he came back with off-speed pitches, and now the count's even. I don't know. He might have to go back to that fastball and see if he can get it by him.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman number 10. Edwin
And the
Encarnacion.
34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Swanson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Carlos Santana now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. In there for strike 1, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Matt Kemp. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Matt Kemp.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Now here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Baseman, Geraldo Oliveros.
Geraldo Oliveros comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner toward short, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second, and he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double. Here's Rougned Odor now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 0-1. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
Now batting, Brian Pena. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Line drive to left. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time. So coming to the plate, Tyler Naquin. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away.
Batting 8.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the center fielder, Austin Jackson. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. Now at the plate, Corey Kluber. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped foul wide of first. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Rendon will look this one in to retire this. Settling in now, Dansby Swanson. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Naquin racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Coming to the plate now, Mike Foltynewicz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Ender Inciarte is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. 3-0 now. Anthony Rendon waits on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here. He's
set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. but foul.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. A play at the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Here's Michael Brantley. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Fielder number 23.
Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Shortstop, Francisco
into the windup
Lindor.
And the pitch. Francisco Lindor comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-1 on its way to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled straight back. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Pena. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is low, ball 1. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. Here's a flip to Odor covering, and the inning is over. Standing in, Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Third baseman.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Here's the payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Matt Kemp. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it. He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Geraldo Oliveros. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here it is on 3-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Ready now, Rougned Odor. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch out.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Striding in, Brian Pena. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Kluber pauses. 0-1 on its way. Swinging a soft liner. 1 run scores, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and not in time as the run scores. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Dansby Swanson. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Encarnacion might try to make a play on it. The 0-1 pitch. Right field. Naquin's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Catcher number 41.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The right fielder number 30.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Kemp on the run, and no one will track it down. Here's another 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lazar is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. A base hit in his first trip. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a blooper out toward left center, and that's in there. Base hit. So striding in, Corey Kluber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And digging in, Mike Foltynewicz. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that misses for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. The tag, and he is out. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor comes up with it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Jose Ramirez
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low apparently. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Francisco Lindor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 2 out, nobody on.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Chaz Rowe is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. So here's Matt Kemp now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Russell Flood takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. And a fastball just a bit up.
Russell Flood.
1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 2-1 now.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Ready once again, Geraldo Oliveros. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. In there, 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan. I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Here's Rognan. Door now. A hit in. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Too high. And it's 3-0. In there, 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Pena. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Brantley's after it. He's got it 1 away. And he will get there ahead of the throw to Santana, safe at the plate. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2. Dan Otero takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Hit on the ground to third. Kipnis on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 out. Digging in to try it again. Jason Kipnis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The catcher, number 41.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Popped high in the air. Rowe is there for it. 2 down. Digging in once again, Tyler Naquin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. That's lifted the other way out to left. Oh, and he misses it. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Austin Jackson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Digging in, Chaz Rowe. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Matt Adams is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Kyle Crockett gets the call from the pen to take over on.
Kyle Crockett.
High in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Center fielder.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a liner. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Aaron Altair will come on as a pinch hitter.
Aaron Altair.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one.
Cody Allen takes over pitching duties. Looking.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
First
for
pitch
Cleveland.
on its way.
Number
Matt
37.
Kemp is in with
Cody
2 away as he
Allen.
takes a ball 1-0. Allen's ready. 1-0 on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K.
Your
Mario
attention, please.
Aviles
Now
has been
pitching
summoned
for the
from the
Braves,
bullpen as he'll do so
number
to start
84.
the 8th.
Mario
Digging in,
Aviles.
Cody Allen.
A defensive
And he's
change for
getting
the
his
Braves.
first plate appearance
Now
here in the
playing
8th
right
after
field,
entering off the
number
bench just a
24.
little bit ago.
Aaron
Starts him out with the slider for a strike.
Your attention, please.
Brandon Geyer
Pinch
is
hitting
going to be
for
asked to get
Cleveland.
things going here as a leadoff.
Number 6, Brandon Geyer.
Rendon down at 3rd. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in the switch
Third
hitter,
baseman,
Jose Ramirez.
Jose
0 for 3
Ramirez.
with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Pena, and the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. So striding forward now, Michael Brantley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 2-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Danny Salazar is on to
Now
pitch
pitching
out of
for the Indians. Number
now in the
31,
box. Geraldo
Danny
Oliveros.
Salazar.
He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Geraldo Oliveros is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Brian Pena. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Striding in, Dansby Swanson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and so here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Francisco.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Line drive to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
First baseman
Edwin Encarnacion now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Kemp is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Foltynewicz. His record is now 2-1. Credit the save to Mike Foltynewicz. The loss goes to Corey Kluber, just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Nighttime skies over Southern California and Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Here's Starlin Castro, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 14.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Trout is there, one away.
Batting second.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. 1-1, here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And that one stayed too low apparently. One out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Trout. 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Halo, center fielder Ben Revere.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Batting second.
Now batting, Cameron Maybin. Yeah, he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Yunel Escobar. And at first for him following the 1-out single. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Van Slyke is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him, and the changeup is way low that time. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No. Keep it on the corner.
In there, and it's full 3-2. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Victor Martinez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hitter, Victor Martinez.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Striding in, Matt Holliday.
17.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
The left fielder number.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Trout is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Albert.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Down the third baseline. Headley's got it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Here's Jeffrey Marte now.
Designated hitter, Jeffrey
into the
Marte.
windup and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 2-2 count. Here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Castro onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up now, Danny Espinosa will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. In now is Andrelton Simmons, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Sanchez.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping up to the plate, Chase Headley. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Grounded down the third baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And Maben's throw not in time. He's in there at third. Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Line towards center field. Revere is there. Let's see if they test it. And they'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Digging in, Yadier Molina. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number
Digging
25.
in to try it again, Ben Revere. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now here it comes. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Cameron Maben will be next. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Once again a 3-2. Line to the right side. And that'll be a base hit for Revere. So a runner at first with one man gone. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maben. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Fouled off into the seats behind first. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Revere rides off for second. A pitch out. The throw. Not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Ready on 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes again. 1-2. Ball 2. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he's back in standing. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The batter number 00, second baseman.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Into the box, Aaron Judge comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Victor Martinez.
Ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. On deck, the power hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. Here's Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 17.
Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The left fielder number 33, Scott Van Slyke.
Scott Van Slyke stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Taken there by Escobar. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Standing in, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder.
In there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out. And with 1 away now, we'll see Albert Pujols hit with the bases empty. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. In the air out to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeffrey Marte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. So striding in, Danny Espinosa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Van Slyke. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. A tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. In now is Andrelton Simmons, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And an easy play out there. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Sanchez.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Ready for another chance?
Batting,
Chase Headley.
third baseman, Chase Headley.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Line drive to center field. Under it is Revere to take it in, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Castro.
Swing and a liner. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters in the. In now, Yadier Molina. He'll start things
And
out in the
leading up
home
for the
half of
halo.
inning number 5.
Catcher, Yadier
Ball
Molina.
1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Ben
The center
Revere.
fielder,
He's
number
singled in 2
25.
trips to the plate thus far.
And Revere.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chasing after it is Van Slyke. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one gets away. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Runners off for second. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try it again, 3-2. He'll try it again from first. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Ready for another shot now. Cameron Maben. A hit in 2 tries so far. Brandon McCarthy is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Cole Calhoun will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Hit out towards second. Starlin dives. What a stop. Hey now. Digging in once again, Yunel Escobar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. popped up, calling for it. Holiday makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Mike Trout. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Settling in now, Albert Pujols. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Sanchez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, but foul. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Simmons has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's big Aaron Judd. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Matt Holliday.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this one. Luis Valbuena is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Tommy Lane will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing left field, number 56.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Espinosa. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Nobody out, runner on first. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is taken in by Holliday. 1 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Gloved by Headley. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in once again, Scott Van Slyke. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 33, Scott Van Slyke.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan. Sliding stop by Espinosa. He gathers the throw. Safe. Almost a remarkable play, but now the potential lead run is aboard at first. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th. Here's Didi Gregorius. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Here's Chase Headley. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The batter, number 14.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
He's safe.
But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out 1. He's set. Here it comes. And that one misses in the dirt.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so...
And he goes down to the knee, but that's by him, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3. David Hernandez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Espinosa is there and he puts it away to stop the... Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Van Slyke comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Settling in now, Ben Revere. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cole Calhoun. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied into very shallow right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. At the plate, Matt Holliday. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 17.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting,
here's Scott Van Slyke. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
To 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Now batting, Yunel Escobar.
And
he'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. And no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-1. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready now, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Tyler Clippard is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Tyler Clippard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard but foul left toward the dugout.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 2 down. Standing in, Albert Pujols. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Swing and a little tapper. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Ball 1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th as that one just about got him. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Revere is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number
digging
14,
in now, Starlin Castro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters that
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas. At the plate, Luis Valbuena. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Danny Espinosa. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Takes a knee-high fastball. Shot towards second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was a double play victim last time around. Dylan Betances enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Catcher Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now
Gregorius is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Boston Red Sox and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, number 16.
And the first pitch of the night taken for ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte's after it. He's got it one away. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. On to first, and there are two down. Here's Jackie Bradley now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Standing in, Rick Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Here's another 2-2. Pitch is popped up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. At the plate, Starling Marte, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now. Josh Harrison is on deck. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. At the plate, Josh Harrison. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Throw over to first. And another throw over. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runners off for second. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So here is Avisail Garcia. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. curveball down and in, misses, ball 2. To third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw to the plate, and he is in there. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Throw won't get him at first, an infield single, and it's first and third now. Here's David Freese to stand in.
David Freese.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
First baseman Mitch
into the windup
Moreland.
and the pitch. High pop-up. Mercer is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a hard liner towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Soft liner to the right side. Garcia is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him.
Cervelli.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Jordy Mercer waits on deck. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 9.
Striding in, Jordy Mercer will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch. Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Pomerantz has his target. 1-2 on its way. In the air out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the third out. Now to the plate, Brock Holt. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Brock Holt
starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Marte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Harrison, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rick Simmons. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Starling Marte. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Sandoval's got to get rid of it. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Betts, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Digging in for his second at bat, Avisail Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hitting off for Boston, right fielder Mookie Betts.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Digging in to try it again. Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Hanley Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A line shot to third base. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A changeup over the inside corner. 1 strike now from Cole. Pitches high, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He's got it. Gonzalez for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So stepping in, Pablo Sandoval. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mercer into shallow left, and that's the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's David Freese to stand in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping up now, Francisco Cervelli. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in now, Brock Holt. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Brock Holt.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing. I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A little bouncer. Here he comes again, 1-2. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next
and that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Driven nicely into the gap. Swihart is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Mookie Betts.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Garcia coming on. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And they get the double play at third. Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit out toward second. Scooped up on the backhand. And a rather easy first out. Here's Jordy Mercer now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mercer.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Ready for another shot now. Rick Simmons. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. 1-1. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. 0 for 1. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play. Digging in and looking for more. Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
High in the air out to center field. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2. Ready once again, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Moreland.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
Into the windup and the pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Softly hit to short. He's got to hurry. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Digging in to try it again. Josh Harrison, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Betts is there, 2 down. So here is Avisail Garcia, a hit in 2 tries so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Holt ranging up the middle. He'll whip this. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. To short. Mercer is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another chance? Pablo Sandoval. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Marte will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Here's Brock Holt now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Dustin Pedroia.
Bench hitting for Boston, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Hit softly on the ground to third. Freeze has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Abreu.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the pitch. Out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Just hung in there on that one. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stephen Wright comes on. Jason Kipnis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Quick check on that tying run at first. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Benintendi, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Bradley on the run. 2 down. Now he'll throw back to first. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Quick check on that tying run at first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike. Now a throw over. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Striding in once again, Blake Swihart. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. 1 strike now from Cole. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And again a throw, and the runner back. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to. Digging in once again, Jordy Mercer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The knuckleball just misses the inside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Gregory Polanco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Gregory Polanco.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run is Benintendi. He's there and records the first out. Now to the plate, Rick Simmons.
Rick Simmons.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Hey, talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
Number 5.
Stepping into the box, Josh Harrison. Craig Kimbrell is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Pitch inside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
into the windup and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 out, nobody on. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the pitch. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. John Jaso will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 28, John Jaso.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Throw to the plate. And he is out at the plate as they cut down the tying run. And in a flash, this ball game is over. What a finish. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.